Thank you. And the local food bank says it's reached its maximum capacity for material donations, and even as immigrant crossings have dropped, officials say there continues to be a need for help. The Food Bank of the Rio Grande Valley has its warehouse fully stockpiled with provisions, donations that have arrived from across the country for the humanitarian relief that has plagued the region in the last few months. The efforts are in part due to the collaboration between charitable organizations, including the Food Bank, the Catholic Church, and the Advocates for the Well-Being of Minors, called Children at Risk.
By and large, these children are escaping violence. They're not bringing any disease with them. We've documented that. There's no increase in violence when they're here in the United States. And what we really need to do is respond to this as a humanitarian crisis, not an immigration crisis.
One of the purposes of the gathering of such organizations is to dispel myths surrounding the diseases carried by undocumented immigrants, says a county administrator who believes the depiction of the health issues has been exaggerated.
As far as the figures we've seen through our program for the family units, we're seeing some basic issues, mainly there's been a few cases of chickenpox, a few cases of scabies, but as far as any major infectious diseases or concerns, that's not been the case.
However, in order to continue providing medical services and operating the logistics of donation management, there's other types of help needed.
What we need to do now is actually shift over to, we need more money and we need more volunteers.
And even though the rate of undocumented immigrant families and children have dropped recently and the warehouse is at capacity, Rodriguez is preparing for any eventuality.
They are being housed here until they are needed, and we will see what pans out in the next coming weeks. There's been talk about having the donations go to Salvation Army as well. So none of it will be wasted.
And if you're interested in donating your time and funds to the food bank, you may do so by contacting them at the phone number and website on your screen. For Fox 2 News, I'm Oscar Morgaine.